It's like 10 minutes, but you gotta watch the end. It's all about the last 30 seconds. I wasn't sure how to edit the video, but I had to post it. It was such a bizarre thing that happened to MLB, like I had to post it. That one that I was telling you about fucking Hendrick Jr. is like standing in the strike zone. So weird.
Everybody's expecting a great contest, and you have two great teams that are going to play.
All right, boys.
Somebody is going to get the upper hand. It'll be interesting to see.
Oh no, this isn't baseball.
Opening face-off done. Play in.
Oh,
take it.
Possession now on the pickup by
Sixes.
Worst nightmares leaving its
So
own
many.
end.
What did I do wrong?
It's playoffs.
I'm just saying.
Playoffs.
Carried to the
I
corner.
actually wish it was playoffs right now.
One-timer.
Oh, I had it.
Pass.
Oh. I don't see too many guys getting away a blocking that shot. Got a piece of that one.
Who's in net?
Oh, Lisa's playing the playoffs. I wonder on Ontario's been quiet. Literally, this whole province has been quiet tonight. I know while they're getting their pop and chips ready.
I'm not holding. I'm not.
Oh, what happened to that pass? That was like not hard at all.
Worst nightmares continuing to probe up the wing. Drives down the wing at center.
Oh, what was that?
Turned right away with the poke check by Oshie. He's in his own end of the ice now. And what's up? Directing that one to Alfredson.
Here and there.
He covers and holds on. And here is the third voice of our crew, the man in the coldest place. Ice side, Ray Ferrara.
When we were talking to both coaches before the game, it's rare that the conversation is so similar. Both were extolling their goaltenders.
Nice.
That actually worked. Good face-off win, those.
Good job, guys. Good job.
The Orioles and Jays are playing right now. I think the reason why O's isn't talking is because the Orioles and Jays are playing right now.
Columbus is tired up,
Well, they just finished their series, yeah.
3-3 now?
Yeah. It's a face-off win.
I'm watching Colorado win Nashville.
Oh, watch it too. That was a crazy freaking wrist.
Oh, that's a penalty.
Yeah, you can't. On threes, you might have gotten.
That was a beauty right over the glove.
Power play number one.
I can't believe the Vegas LA game 1-0. That was a crazy game. It was like 50 shots. And then one goal.
Don't you hate Sidney Crosby even more?
With that pass to Oshie.
I know. He's ridiculous.
I can't believe that one deflected goal. It looked like a tennis swing.
Who said that these guys are good?
They are good, but we're getting screwed here.
A little over 8
They're owning it, right?
Only one goal hanging on the board so far. So it's 1-0.
We're like Philadelphia right now.
I don't want to be Brian Elliott. I'm sorry.
Oh, Brian, I feel bad for him, man. Like, you can't blame that whole game on him. Yeah, there's a couple of them he wants back, but
nice job.
Yeah, there's a couple he wants back, I'm sure, but
the beginning was very bad on him. That one goal, he was so out of place.
Well, that one goal was I've never seen a goalie hung out to dry.
Too. There's so many turnovers.
It was the one goal. I had not seen a goalie hung out to dry like that in the playoffs for a long time. Like, it looked like they got it out, but they kept it in, and it was like a 4 on nobody. Like, of course they're gonna score there.
The Flyers haven't been in the playoffs in a while. That's why.
They're still young.
It's always high scoring when they play against Pittsburgh.
Good play, Black. I was trying to get in his way.
Next week, I'm trying to go to the Flyers fans.
Pitching this one to
Buddy's a Flyer fan.
Stick handling failed a little bit there. Puck loose. Nice play with
Nice.
There it
Pass.
is.
Good
job.
Be there, Ginger.
He drew 3 defenders and then passed.
Beauty.
That was all that pass. That was awesome.
Those with the...
A face-off
saw
win.
that
Let's see
was,
what develops. Moving it to
solid.
UB. He gains the zone.
Good.
Got it.
All the way.
Oh,
Deflected. Oh.
Nice idea.
Under siege needs to be gotten out.
Wow.
20 times I'm gonna stick
How
with
did
this
they
guy.
not pick that up? Like,
Oh my god.
Wonderful play by the
guys
defender.
didn't
How do they still have it?
The poke check.
Insane.
Corralled by
I faked him out.
Not actually, yeah. Faked everybody out. Even I was like, I was in the right corner of us. That's going on.
Here we go.
Oh, shit, I took the wrong side.
Good play, guys.
into the end of attack.
That's a rebound shot.
Got him.
Oh, nice.
Good job.
And he continues in his own end.
Look out.
Oh, sorry. That was like a weird hesitation on the animation. That was really weird.
Over 4 minutes
Schultz has got no breaks over there.
I was gone.
See a pattern developing
Road
here.
runner.
They're up now by 3.
Oh, blacklist.
Oh, shit.
Possession
busy.
reestablished by UP.
He's busy.
Trying to
Wink,
go
wink.
to Alfredson. He's in. Great.
Get in there. Oh, it's the stacks, the pillows.
Oh,
Freezes play.
It's a nice play by the goalie.
Good clean win. Cheese are looking to make a play out of their own zone.
I go to the box.
Offside stops the clock.
Balls.
This time.
Hey, that's the guy I was telling you about who has balls for chin.
They've got the draw. Parisi's carrying it back in his own end, hoping for neutral ice. Can't get a shot on.
Oh,
Knocked
that
it
was
away
just
with the stick.
agitated.
I wasn't expecting to pass at all there.
Cheese continue to probe up the wing. Pass attempt to
Oh, there you go.
offside.
Oh,
Good
Right
work
down
on
the
the
green,
end.
he might have had a...
Gathered up again by Alfredson.
Oh, the pass!
Outstanding
Oh!
save. What
Goalie is
magic
over.
even to get there and get the shot off.
With this puck being so close to net, this is all a reactionary save.
Icing.
Oh, not icing.
No?
Oh. I don't know why he spun around there. He was just going to flip it out.
It's not a period unless Lucky tries to shoot in
oh, there goes my
I'll
tail.
never forget that one though. That one where you made like the fucking save of your life. I'll never ever forget that. That was without a doubt. And there was like 1001, and then I poked it in. Like, what the fuck was that?
Well, like you said, I still got the save. Just not the finish.
I just to this day will never understood why I pushed R1 then. And I don't get it.
Just happens sometimes.
I don't even think about it unless you bring it up.
Yeah, right. You have nightmares about it.
Well, it's kind of like me taking a penalty shot and then shooting into the corner
Second period
instead
has
of
begun.
anywhere towards the
They
net.
started even, but one team's in a hole. And angled to UP. Banked right ahead. Chip to Alfredson. And possession is changed. Brilliant move on that pass.
Good job.
Nice work by Parisi. Worst nightmares setting things up in
Yeah,
the
all
defensive
kinds of
zone.
options. Just
It's an
suckered in the
onside
scorer.
play.
Gave him a 3-on-2.
And at an angle.
Oh, it's trying to go against the grain there. Almost worked.
Love this. You guys are getting so many shots off. It's fucking great.
Goalie's like way out of position here.
Oh, what?
Oh, that's...
Blacklist is just I like he saw a hot girl in the stands, man. That's what it is.
And the loose puck regathered.
Oh.
Like I know the puck's coming this way, and I'm gonna face the other way because you know EA.
Takes a pass in the corner. Blocked away.
Remember when EA "It's in the game" meant something good? It was like nostalgic
Down the ice
awesomeness.
and icing.
Now when you hear EA "It's in the game," you're like, oh, maybe I shouldn't get it the first week it comes out. So wait for the update. Maybe I should wait for that first update.
Oh, she's just like his team, winning everything.
Still has it. Oh.
Oh my gosh.
As that point passes.
Oh,
well.
well, I thought I was gonna step into one. That was how
Perfectly on
weak
his
with a
stick
little
in that
wrister.
pass from the left wing. Around through the corner.
No, but we were getting
Puck
also.
lost
But...
onto an
Nice
eight.
job.
Oh, there we go.
What?
Power play.
Referee
Oh,
over
it's on
to
us.
the penalty
Okay.
box, and
Yeah.
let's find out.
I'm actually surprised that if I had taken the puck like I wanted to, always wouldn't have been
Anything
tripped.
you do once, you can do twice.
Oh, cool.
Let's see if that applies to this particular power play. Knocks it away with the stick. Pitching it to Alfredson. Gains the zone and looks over his options. And move down to Alfredson. Good place to shoot from.
That's it.
wow.
Oh, that's
Great
blocked.
shot.
Good try though.
Holy shit. Surprised you were able to take your time on that.
Defense. Good play.
Nice pass.
Nicely played.
Good job.
Good job, Oz.
And that's
They'll love when they're short-handed and then the guys take off like they're gonna get a breakout pass. That always makes me laugh. Like,
Worst nightmares hammered home yet another
you're
goal.
short-handed.
They've got a lot of shots, and now they've got goals to show for their effort. Loose puck blocked off by Scott.
But it was almost cherry-picking, even though they never had the puck. Nice.
Worst nightmares carrying it in their own end. Speared along by
Oh, no,
Stone.
come on.
Cheese moved toward the neutral zone. Carries it to the corner.
Oh, he came off the boards.
But for sure he was just gonna throw a blind pass.
Possession seized by Stoner.
I thought he was gonna rip it on that.
He threw a blind pass, but not towards the net. Yeah. Oh, whoa, shit. Oh, okay. That's why he didn't. Why did he grab it? What the fuck? Like I just like.
You gotta let up on that ball over there.
Oh man, I actually only had the one. It's I had a very stressful day of doing nothing.
Worst nightmares in control of the puck in their own end and readying
that was a terrible
attack.
pass.
Wouldn't let him fly.
Oh, my lag again.
For
man.
fuck's
He gets
sakes.
through.
I basically had like a politician day at work today. I did nothing but complained about
Good
everything.
solid defensive play there. Worst
So,
nightmares accelerating
American
ahead
day?
through the neutral zone. He throws
Well,
it
politicians in general. It's not just like America. It's not just something
we
that
just
politicians
complain
around the world
there.
complain about everything, but do absolutely nothing. They get
No, I'm
millions
just
of
talking
dollars.
about like a regular citizen.
Strong
Oh,
play
regular.
to
Oh,
reach.
oh. Well, I don't know. You haven't met your Beckers. I don't know.
And it's napped by Yupi.
But
I've been
kind of
on
like.
here a few times.
Skilled play by Scott.
Oh,
Great save. What a distraction.
Say, that pass there I tried to make earlier and it wouldn't let me. Tried to break out. Hello.
Yes. Oh,
What a beautiful play. But he's penny loafing, but he's so far back they couldn't pass to him.
What a cut pass.
Worst nightmares
Nice play. Oh, he hit the goalie though.
because of their ability to force turnovers.
Cheese
But he's
around their own
offside,
end.
like. Nice pass, not.
Possession gained by Parisi. Passing one off now to Oshie. Gains the zone. And the puck now possessed by
play.
Schultz. Gives it to the point. Right where the boards turn.
This is
He's
how
got
we
it.
cycle.
Puck collected
Good
by
job,
Scott.
boys.
Puck
Is that what they say in MLB? Like sometimes with my fastball, they say, I'm just outclassing him. Nice shot, Blacklist. Nice fucking shot.
Don't be lucky.
A well-deserved rest is at hand.
He technically missed the net there, technically. But not by very much.
yeah, lucky you would have scored there.
Not by very
Just,
much. Oh, I would have buried that shit. I would have
Anderson's
buried
had
that.
a difficult contest,
And
here
yesterday's
is
plan.
an example of that. For now, he gets a rest. So do we as we head to break.
Who's Minnesota playing? They're playing Winnipeg, right? Right.
Yeah.
I kind of that's actually tough. I cannot believe this is the one year I could have rooted for Minnesota, but I can't because they're playing the one Canadian team. Like the only one.
I only have 1% packet lost.
Chip 0. That's crazy. Did you
As in
reset?
Aaron Rodgers, he's going to be there for spring
Oh
training.
my god, that joke's never gonna stop. I love it.
Show that.
Lucky. There's 2 Canadian teams in the playoffs. Just you don't want to the other one.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Oh yeah, you know exactly why. You know, I don't even want to think about it.
And so will Edson.
Meanwhile,
Still
like,
Canadian.
He refuses to accept
They were
reality.
down on a scoreboard.
Yeah,
They have the
I agree.
prospects of a real hot goal
no,
tender.
it's so they're gonna. But you gotta remember, they're not getting through Boston. If they play Boston,
And then you get another.
Oh, really?
They are playing Boston.
Oh, Ginger's hurt.
yeah, exactly. They're not getting through Boston. I really don't think they're getting through Boston.
Worst nightmares controlling play now.
I hope they do, because I hate Boston.
Oh yeah, no, but it's the lesser of two evils. By just looking at it as in the way they look. Oh,
What
shit.
the fuck? So apparently I'm going to sauce it out, and yeah, nope. I didn't even think I pushed L1.
I can't believe I'm still downloading this.
But yeah, because technically there's 2 Canadian teams. I can't even believe it. I just choose not to think about it because it's so like unlikely. Playoffs, it's so unlikely.
He knifed
Oh,
it
what's
away.
the?
Shoots one. That shot came from
They haven't missed the playoffs since they got Matthews, so turning over a new leaf.
They also haven't won a series yet either.
Turning over a new leaf.
New leaf. Yeah. But
Showing the
they also
highlights
haven't
right
won a
now.
series yet, right? That's the thing about Montreal, right? Like Montreal made the playoffs what 8 years in a row and did nothing. So it's not. There's more to it than just that. Vancouver is another team that is very good and consistently made the playoffs.
Hey, they made the Stanley Cup final.
Yeah.
Then they ragged.
That's what I mean. So
Edmonton back since.
So is Edmonton, so is Calgary, so is Ottawa. They've made the final.
Edmonton won a series.
Edmonton made it to fucking Game 7 before the lockout.
In a conference final.
No, they made it to Game 7 of they lost to Carolina. To fucking Cam Ward and Eric Stahl. That was before the lockout. Well, that was Calgary and then after the lockout. Sorry, first year after the lockout. First year before the lockout was the Calgary again.
I meant since they got McDavid. But
oh, okay, yeah.
They've won a series.
Oh my god, why did he do that spinorama there? He should have did a backhand. Why did he do I hate that he does that. That was my fault, guys. He should have been like a hard pass. I should have been out easy peasy to Schultz though. But they were expecting me to go left, so I went right.
What did you think of the highlight there, Nick?
I liked it. Never disappoints.
Tie up and help from the winger.
It's like I know those guys.
I would love to get more goalie love, either me, you, or
No, there was goalie love in it.
Oh yeah.
Slid to Parisi.
There's a lot of blacklist love.
I didn't see nothing of Schultz, and I don't know why.
Dropped on back further.
That's a thing.
There was lots of Schultz in it.
And
Helping the
goalie.
team recoil in the defensive
Oh.
zone.
It's too hard to do goalie saves.
Please.
Cheese
I know.
ready in
Trust
attack
me.
back in the defensive zone.
Is it though?
Still waiting
It
in the
is.
defensive zone.
Unless you're playing goalie,
There's
it's
no
hard.
definitive thing of you scrolling
there's-
through unless you want to watch the whole
Because
game.
some of them are just easy saves, like it's not a highlight really, you know what I mean?
And the puck taken over by UP.
And like when you score a goal, you just look at when you're scrolling through the videos, you're just looking at the scoreboard. And,
The good ones are like penalty shot saves, maybe. Penalty shot saves.
Well, that's what
Yeah.
one of them was.
But
I don't make them, so.
Oh,
I
what?
had one in there or two.
My guy just swings that air. Yeah, that's a strike. Like, just keep fucking.
Oh,
shit.
Nick ruins his shutout.
Yeah. You know, because hitting up on the right stick doesn't get it off the ice.
Cheese have gotten one. A little more respectable.
It's supposed
But
to
they trail
come
by
off
a
the
That's
ice.
literally balls.
Can they turn
Blacklist
this
even
into
tried to
some
play
sort of
goalie down there.
positive to continue
Yeah, I
the
tried.
rest
I
of
was a
the
little.
way and maybe get
That
us
would have
home?
been on the
But
highlights
this
if
isn't
Blacklist
what
made
they
save.
Right?
That would have been a goalie highlight.
He's alone.
Oh, goalie was in there.
And
Nice play,
possession
guys.
snapped up by Oshie.
Yes. Oh.
Shot
Whoa,
deflected.
you had the animation of the ref too.
Oh.
Wow, what a
I'm
hit.
just laying on
I
top
took
of the guy.
Schultz. I took out Schultz too. Sorry, didn't want to do that. It wasn't the. Nice play.
Looking to Oshie.
Got down low.
On through the corner. What score?
Oh my god, that was
wow.
beautiful.
Where's the D?
That was
Where's the D?
beautiful.
These guys had them completely spun around. The D guy was like literally pirouetting in no man's land.
On a night
Good
that
job,
they have
guys.
had the offense going. Third period of play.
So he flinched, but he still won it. Smooth criminal.
Good place to shoot from.
Goal. Oh!
And eye. And the reach of the stick. One time.
Nice pass.
Score! What a phenomenal night for this guy.
I didn't hit the post, guys.
Worst
That was straight
Nightmare's
in.
goal has built an even bigger
That's a nice
goal.
pass.
Look out here. What do
Oh,
you
they're
think?
pissed.
He's asking and looking for a dance partner.
They thought they were making a comeback.
This was going to happen. So here
Did
they
you actually
go.
do it, or you
We
accidentally
got
did
a
it?
couple of big
No, I
humans
did it.
scrapping
Yeah,
there.
6-1.
Here they go, guys. This is as much about the next game
Schultz is
as it
just
is
big
about
dude.
this one. The players starting to look ahead.
That's a
as
large
that
dude.
Usually we don't fight in the club. So how do we punish Schultz
Yeah.
for this? We should punish him somehow.
Yes. 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 Oh, he's down. Oh, Schultz.
Punch. Thought it was going to be over a little bit
Wow.
earlier than that, Doc.
The Schultz.
I don't know why they
Determination.
The one.
they're up so much.
The Schultz.
Might be something coming up here.
He has been looking for this for a while.
Might as well make him lose and everything, right?
And they take that neutral zone face-off.
Except for shutout.
Pitching this one to Oshie.
At least it was your own fault this time.
Sides to head for the corner.
Yeah.
Puck
Wait, wait.
Oh.
Wait, who'd we lose? Why do we have two computers out there? Where'd
gets
Ginger
in,
go?
And he'll look over his options. That plays offside, and so back to center ice for the face-off.
Ginger lagged out or something here.
Down to ringside we go yet again. Ray, what you thinking?
Oshie's had a real good passing night. His vision has been excellent. He's found the open teammate
I
at the
think
right time.
Ray's certainly one of the three
found
stars
Rock's
in
for
my
no
book.
reason.
No, he's not even. He's not here.
Oh, there you are.
Neutralized
Did you
face-off
fight
win.
too?
No, I
Taken on by Stoner.
Disconnected blue screen?
it was
Nicely into the
paused
zone.
or something,
Oh, you
Two
quit.
sticks together, it goes to the offense.
and then I quit.
And he dumps it in.
Wow.
That was a terrible pass I did there. That was awful.
We are in the 60th minute out of 60.
About that.
It was paused.
I've done that.
And I
This will
quit.
force him to drop back along. Nice job, straight
At
step.
first I thought, oh man, maybe I legged out. So I was just waiting to get kicked out of the party. No, that was me.
Oh, look at one goal.
That's funny. One goal, and they're just showing you one goal away from a hat trick. That's funny.
As you're sitting on the bench.
Stoner's boiling for a
Can't
fight
do anything
here.
about it now.
Been looking for somebody to dance with.
On to Yuppie.
Oh, I should have just shot right away.
Damn.
I like hesitated. Nice pass, by the way.
Whoa, CPU,
That
get
was a
him.
really nice pass, though.
There's the
I
hat
should
trick.
have just run by it.
There's the hat trick.
No, that was my computer. Never mind.
Well, the
That was yours.
CPU, Nick Roberts.
They've won the face-off.
How did that guy win face-off without moving?
Pitch that one back in deep.
Jeez.
Played on to Smith.
Oh, how did I get that back?
They're aggressive.
Moving, touched it, and got nailed.
I wasn't even.
He's still not
Oh,
playing. He won the face-off.
Within striking distance.
That goes to show you how it sometimes it just you do everything right on the face-off and you'll lose it.
Cheese leave their own end.
I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna be center and just not play and then win the face-off.
Well,
How do you come out with that?
What a punishing night
Oh,
for
they have a
him.
penalty. Nice. Good game, guys.
Good win.
It's over. The game is over, a lopsided victory. I look at the shots and wonder if they didn't count the warm-up.
No hesitation at all, and the thought process is what it should be. Shoot the puck.
You guys are so slow to get in the DR.
It's like you guys had half a period or something. Jeez.
We didn't have a head start until we got it. Didn't Nick do that before? Didn't you do that before, Nick?
And I
As, like,
did
goalie?
tell you guys that the hockey guys would come back when playoffs came back. Because we're seeing it. Maybe it was an update too. Maybe because we're actually finding games quickly. Is more or less what I meant. But maybe that was the update too.
Well, that's because we have 6 people.
We're not spinning. Well, you know, yesterday though we found games. It's pretty good, right? There was no wheel spinning at all yesterday.
That was full fours too. As long as you're full, you seem to find games good. If you're missing a person, it's slow.
You're just being difficult.
Oh, we're in overtime. That's nice.
Yeah,
But yesterday was actually entertaining because Nick was like living and dying with that basketball game. It was funny.
Yeah, well, I told you, you guys playing is going to be in the background, and I'm paying attention to the Timberwolves.
And we
It's
still
totally
won every
cool.
game.
And it worked.
We didn't lose
I
one
saw a
game.
thing this year.
You guys
Actually,
helped me out, yelling at me when they were coming down the ice. Like, oh shit. Okay.
I saw this thing the other day about the top 4 most disappointing players of this season, and one of them was actually Andrew Wiggins. And I was surprised by that. And he actually has. It makes sense though. He's been up and down. He's been like some games he'll score 35, and then some games he'll score 5.
But yet last night he had like great, like non-stat stuffing plays that just.
Right. Yeah. It just
That
can't
just
the consistency.
was
Like he's really struggling with
very-
consistency. Yeah.
He has no level of intensity. Like it's. I don't know where it is.
Alright, yeah, I gotta go real quick.
And the number 1 disappointment of this year, and
Good
it's
game.
so funny
Later.
because he's such a bum. Who's leaving?
See
You
ya.
can't leave. What?
I gotta go do something. I gotta go. I told someone I was gonna meet. No, I told someone I was gonna go do some of my projects for him, and he's texting us. I gotta go.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
Good game.
Later.
Good
Tell her I
game.
love her.
Good
Tell her I
Fortnite
love
game
her.
too.
Yeah.
See ya.
Bye, Chrissy. Call me.
Jeez.
But what was I saying? The number 1 disappointing player this year, and you could view it from the
Leonard.
press conference at the beginning of the season. No, and I'm sorry. I've never been a fan of Carmelo, man.
Yeah, no. He's a great
super
scorer
overrated.
and everything, but that's it.
Not even that though. He's a liability on defense.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
He can't pass.
He's just a scorer.
Yeah, he's spot-up shooter, but he struggles to spot-up shoot.
He's a great Olympian.
It's not even close.
No,
and we've talked about this.
He definitely plays well in the Olympics.
Should we bring up Lithuania or Argentina? It's no longer the dream team for a reason. Someday Canada will win. I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding. Canada wins international basketball. Fuck, I'm gonna throw the biggest party.
Jeez, San Jose and Anaheim still has to play.
How
many games are on?
Why?
It's crazy.
Yeah, the all-time leading scorer in Olympic basketball is actually Brazilian.
Schultz, get out of the way!
I was trying to go forward.
That's the actual one-timer.
Here
you go.
I'm sorry.
I'm just kidding.
No, I'm sorry. I was way out of position.
You did good, dude. You got it on net pretty quick for not having a one-timer.
There it is.
Gathered in by Gallagher.
There's a few guys there.
Up the wing and moving.
Oh shit.
Same
Hold on.
side to Oshie.
I'm gonna drop past it.
You got Schultz.
To Schultz. That puck's loose. He couldn't get through the roadblock.
We need to get back.
He's in on an onside play. Good intercept.
Defense. Oh, he just no way. I can't get there.
Corralled by Schultz.
I tried to quickly go to Ginger. I think he picked that off.
They bring it on with numbers.
Oh.
It's in.
He's got
One team wins. Oh wait, the other
diagonally
team
to
wins in this
Ryder.
situation.
One-timer.
What a block.
Oh, good block, Lucky. Big
Superb defensive
block.
play by Stoner. Decides he wants the corner.
That's
Stood
great.
up there.
Oh, no
There it
third
is.
man
In
in.
front.
Oh,
yes! Trickled.
Oh, what?
Nice.
How?
He didn't catch
Did he
it.
put his...
Fievel.
Okay, no, it was a big delay. It's like the announcer is like, oh, what did it say? Oh, he scored. It's like, what?
Well, he did save it, and then it just
Kicked it in there.
Too much strength, too much fucking spice in that ginger.
ginger.
Directing that one to Schultz.
What do you mean? If you ever make a butternut squash soup, there's no such thing as too much ginger.
Much room to work, but he got a good shot away.
You guys probably don't make
There is
soup
when
though.
ginger plays.
Gathered in by Ryder. Enormous collision.
Oh, no way. That was a bad pass. Bad pass. I thought I could get around this close for Schultz actually stop it.
It's
Close again.
Puck held near the point. A good stick there, so no complete pass.
Nice play.
Nice. Oh, you guys.
Grabbed off
No,
by Stoner.
this is my guy doesn't want the puck.
New York's continuing on up the wing.
Guy's fucking not even, he's just predictable.
Stays along the
Nice
boards.
play.
Oh,
And possession established on the pickup by Gallagher. Fires. Outstanding work with the glove. Schultz has used his stick.
Don't flash now, Schultz. Don't do it now. It's a penalty now.
I know.
But the three is fucking slash to your heart's content. I still can't believe how that rule works. Make it three. Oh, did you do a severe cheat shot after the game that could warrant a suspension and even a fine in real life? Okay, cool. You get the face off in there. In real life, you'd be paying money. That would cost fucking money. It's like a $10,000 or $5,000 or something. Whatever the hell it is.
sure.
You want to leave after this club or leave the club after this game too?
And the puck controlled by Gallagher.
I could not make out what you're saying, so I think you're good. Oh, what? There we go. Second try.
I don't even know what hurt what happened.
Oh,
Well, is he
I fucked up that one time.
Ginger likes to beat
I
himself
was
up.
asking if you want me to just leave the club.
Just under 6
No,
minutes.
that's okay.
All right, now there's
I do the firing
Yeah,
round.
right. So
I do the firing round.
Don't take that away from me.
one-timer
Oh,
and a save. Bounced off the boards to UP.
Play. What CPU?
What a shot.
I should not have shot, man. That was a bad shot. I should have just skated with it.
or hit it low at least.
I probably would have shot it too.
You know, you'll be okay, or if it's not, I know.
Good clean win.
Oh, there we go.
Controlled by UP. Whistle blown, play stopped. The referee will hand out a penalty.
He's just looking right in the camera there.
And the call is tripping.
And so right where the camera guy was too.
Let's see if it's power play goal number 1. Heads on to the corner. Pin to the glass. Takes it to the corner. And on.
Bang.
Nice.
What a pass by Kirksey.
Did you call for that?
Nope. He actually did it on his own.
Well, he actually recognized how Schulte was on an island.
That was great.
It's a face-off win. May not seem important in that territory, but they have possession. A shot. That's a marvelous save.
Not a lot of room to score from in that area. Great save.
These guys want to fight again. Let's go.
You got go.
Good face-off.
Schulte, are you trying to play UFC or something? Like, what are you doing fighting?
Waits from the corner.
You were inspired by the bees in the turtle?
Lets it go. And off target with that one.
He hammered that puck. It just went over the
Yeah,
net.
they're cycling like a ball.
Oh,
there it is.
Inside the final
Nobody
minute.
wants him. The stick up on it.
Will we see one here?
There we go.
Oh.
Oh, my bad. My hand just broke.
Chip to Oshie. Goalies at the bench. Extra attacker out. Good defensive play.
Oh, the extra man.
Oh.
From this.
Yeah, he came out of nowhere to pick that up.
Came in like a rocket.
2 minutes for
So obviously you went to the bench there, Nick, obviously. Cool.
Yeah, I went to the net.
You went to the net. Good job. Yeah, you did it once too, man. I was with the best one. Yeah.
Before the start of the second period. A pair of pucks
very
entered
It was funny because you were actually out as a forward.
both from the same set of sticks. It's
I still love they haven't fixed that where they float.
Look at that.
Still not sure how that went in. I guess because he came out of the butterfly. Like he had it, and then when he popped out of the butterfly, he dropped it.
a lot more to talk about in the locker room as we go to break.
What's FDHL? Is that another league out there now?
The which one? BGHL?
I haven't heard.
FDHL. That's what their team is.
Oh.
My ping's a 19 this game, but earlier when we started it was like a 70. So stupid.
Maybe some junior D league. I'll tell you, that was a beaut. That was a beaut. What a terrible stadium.
Yeah, I hate the stadium.
New York's lucky to still be in this game.
It's the only one I
after the
actually
first
hate.
period. They had
Well, this one in the
turnover
next
after
version where there's more
turnover.
seats too, or
I'm
less seats
sure
or
the
whatever it is.
coaches
And some of the
addressed that
camera angles
problem
too, it's just like you're staring into a pillar, like
How's
good
that
job
not
here.
offense?
Possession reestablished by Strike.
I thought the ginger
he
ref was
is
happening.
drilled.
Gallagher's never been shy about staying in the guts of the game. He's a skilled player, but he's not afraid to throw his body around.
Well, he got rid of that because he knew he was going to get railroaded.
Chipped off the boards and ahead.
3-on-1.
Gains the zone.
And I did that with it.
Oh, how did I not pick that up? No!
He's got this one. He's
The
got
power
it.
flash, I caught me making. Oh,
Trying to go to Alfredson.
I shoved it to
And he
Kirk.
steps across the line. Flings it. Not a good shot.
Missing the net that badly. There's going to be a teaching point coming from the coach when he
Nice
gets back
play.
to the
Oh.
bench.
Puck is thrown to Ryder.
Heads up.
Taken away.
Indeed.
Solid work there by
Oh, there we
Stone.
go.
And this play is
You got that
whistled
pass
down.
blocked anyways.
It is offside.
I don't know how I lost the puck there. I thought I made this nice steal there, and I just kind of jarred it loose, I guess.
Neutralized face-off win. Gets in. What'll he do? Knocked it away with the stick.
Oh, wow.
Enormous hit.
I wonder if that hit will
Ginger's
change
dead.
the momentum of this game.
I got him back
Terrific
for you.
organized hit. The defense can
Hey,
rest.
is
Just when
Vancouver
he thought
good
he had
in
some open
VG?
ice, he ran into a stop sign.
Yep.
That's gotta
Sure.
hurt.
They are? Okay. Oh,
Undefeated.
Oh, okay.
Oh, fuck, well, that's good.
Nice.
Nice. Rip.
Undefeated is usually a good sign.
We're losing 1-0 halfway through the first round.
Worst nightmares hammered home yet
Some of those
another
teams
goal.
have been playing together
A lot
forever.
of shots, and now they've got goals to show for their effort.
I think they're almost like a long-time club team, but at the competitive
Like
level.
not even an overtime loss.
Worst nightmares got along the side.
Look at that pass.
Gets in. What'll he do?
In fact, he did that on purpose. Oh,
Nice.
wow. I'm going to get this more too. Beauty.
Good job, Oz.
That's sauce.
R1 pass to a sauce pass. Got it. Oh, how did I not get an assist for that? Come on.
Worst nightmares got an enormous lead, and
Did
it's
the other
in
guy
the
touch it,
second
maybe?
period. Hopefully,
I
they
totally
don't go
intentionally tried to just
daydreaming now.
R1 and forward.
The Islanders control from the neutral zone.
Face off lost, don't wait for a goal. That would have been hilarious. That was like NHL 94 stuff.
He knifed it away. Worst nightmares in possession in neutral ice. On to
You could leave the face off and go all the way in.
deflected away by Gallagher.
I thought you had it. Oh, he's all over. Oh,
There we go.
He's go-
Had to get
it.
lucky and put it
Quitters.
in the offense. Oh.
Yeah, but lucky touches the puck, yeah, it increases it. Didn't I have 3 shots? Oh wow, I didn't realize that.
There you go.
Alright, hold on.
Colorado
Am I
scored
allowed to quit?
2-1.
Yeah, you're good this time.
Now, yes.
Yes.
No.
Wait, no, oh, he bought it. He totally believes us.
You actually scared me a little bit when you said that.
Like maybe. Did they quit? Yeah, they quit.
Alright, I have to do
Cycling first period. Keep the puck to the outside. Good thing.
somebody hop in, so I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
I think I'm out of here.
No, one more. You
what?
gotta do one more.
What
One
time
more.
is it?
This is too
It's
good.
not Schultz. It's snow. Like it's snow. You
gotta
no.
do one more.
Dude, you gotta do this. This is for Alabama. You gotta do this for the neighboring states.
Oh my god, you
Those neighboring states.
little hoser, dude.
Alright, I'll be
Poser,
right back.
man.
We can play threes at least. I'll be right back.
Hold on.
Oh, he's
This guy says he's from Indiana. What would the Fighting Irish do right now? Probably have a beer.
Speaking of the Fighting Irish, or whatever the fuck they're called.
He's a Notre Dame fan, not the football team though.
Yeah, I know
Well, kind
Notre
of.
Dame. Yo, Schultz.
Like Rudy
Ogilvy,
shit.
is he any, did you like that guy?
Two?
Ogilvy?
Yep.
He was just signed to Buffalo.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Nice. Our captain got drafted by the Canucks, I think.
Yeah, I think I saw that too.
Yep. He's a beast.
Yeah, a lot of good players are coming from the NCAA. Like the
Because they grind it out for 4 years. Yeah. Well, the
Exactly.
NCAA is growing, right?
Our,
So,
our
not
goalie got drafted last year. He was only a junior, and he left.
That's why I'm not a big fan of the OHL and WHL and all that stuff. Like realistically, we should be more school oriented. But the thing about America is they have the population to do it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, because realistically,
They keep-
to do that
they keep
properly in
fucking-
Canada, you have to travel like crazy. Like just to get, if you think about like Alberta playing Ontario, that's like a huge deal drive. Like you have to fly realistically. Like, you can't
Oh,
drive that. They
Well,
leave
that's
on
a flight.
Friday, get there on Sunday. Like
Oh yeah.
They do that in university sports.
they do some, yeah, they have to in the finals, nationals and stuff. People forget it, like especially the national, like the Vanier Cup. Like sometimes teams are traveling like 2-3 days to go play the Vanier. I forget what the school it was. And they basically said this one player's not eligible, even though he played all season. They just kind of waited before a playoff game. So then, I don't even think he played. I'm not sure. Or he did play. But he wasn't supposed to play. something like that. So they like waited too long. It was dumb. It was such a dumb thing, but again, part of the distances was an issue there because if then the team's not eligible, like they're already en route, blah blah blah. Because these smaller schools, the smaller schools can't afford to have 75 players fly across the country. Like they're taking buses. That's the way they get there. And depending on who's hosting the Vanier Cup, like if it's because sometimes it's in Alberta, and there's at least one East Coast team coming, whether it's U of T or whatever. Never U of T. U of T, University of Toronto, they never make the Vanier Cup.
I know that you want a neutral ground though.
Well, they've hosted it. That's why they've hosted it a bunch of times. But they never make it. It's always Western for Ontario. Not always, but Western's got a better shot. And even fucking my boys, University of Ottawa came close maybe 5 years ago. 4 or 5 years ago. Pretty close. Yeah. It's like we have one bowl game, right? America's got like how many bowl games? 100?
3,000.
A bunch.
Something like that.
The Tostitos Bowl, the Rose Bowl, the Tulip Bowl.
It is crazy though.
The Kraft Dinner Bowl, like they have them all, man. Crazy.
That's gonna be their next name, Lucky. You better copyright it.
Yeah.
Well, I hate to say it, but if Canada had its own conference and we joined the NCAA or whatever, then you'd see the competition level fucking grow huge. But you'd have to play different rules and all that shit.
Sure.
I think the NFL, that's something they should really consider. I know I sound like a broken record, but if they made the field a little bit bigger, you could increase a lot of things, a lot of offense and all that stuff, because it would just give everyone more space. They keep all the rules the same, just make the field a little bit bigger.
All right.
If it wasn't for NCAA hockey, we wouldn't have a lot of these new changes in the NHL. Like they were the first league to get rid of the two-line pass, and they were a lot more calling on clutching grabby, and that's why people noticed it and said, "Yeah, these are entertaining games to watch."
I don't even know what a two-line pass is.
Yeah, it's funny because if you just watched NCAA hockey, you wouldn't even never know. Yeah, and it's something that was you saw a lot in the early 80s and 90s.
I saw it too.
It's amazing. And to think Gretzky scored all his goals in the two-line pass era is insane.
I mean, what is it?
You can't. Okay, so you can't pass the puck two lines. So the only 3 lines that count are like the red, blue line. So if you were the defenseman, you could only pass up to the red line, and then from there you had to skate up and still be onside.
So you couldn't pass it past the blue and the red
line.
Like
sometimes like in threes, like Nick made that pass there, Nick grabbed it and he hit you all the way at the offensive blue line.
Yeah.
You could, that would have been, they would have blown the whistle dead there because you actually passed it over 2 lines.
That's stupid.
Yeah, it was a way to limit the breakout passes, because the reason why they did that is because of line changes. It was to help like make teams line change. But now, if you look at an NHL line change or NCAA line change, guys are changing on the fly. They're jumping over the boards, and it happens in a flash, right? So that was part of the reason of the 2-line pass, is so that if you dump the puck, you would skate to the red line, dump it, and then you would skate off for a line change. The other team couldn't just jump in the zone. Now they can. So if you make a bad dump there and the D guy grabs it quick, or you have a goalie like Carey Price who just gets it right to a D guy, you can go pass, and you're now taking a shot where you couldn't do that before. And it literally was to limit that play, the 2 passes and a shot. That's why they had the 2-line pass. But now they did it to try to promote offense, and it basically speed up line changes. The other thing, because now teams, if you look at the actual time it took for a complete line change, and 20 years ago compared to now, it's different. It would actually took like a whole 5 seconds sometimes for teams to change. Now it's like instantaneously. If you see a line change, it's fucking instant. Like, it almost happens at the same time. As they're touched the boards, he's already jumped on. Yeah, they've actually loosened up those rules a little bit. Like, the guy can jump on if you're like touching the boards and you don't interfere with the play. That's the other thing too, because you can get too many men on the ice penalty. Yeah. If
like
you touch the puck, you've seen that sometimes,
like in college, like the guy will be all the way on the ice before the next guy gets off the ice. It's crazy sometimes how they don't.
Yeah, they're supposed to, right? And that's all. That's a little bit of what they're letting get away with, and it has to do with an advantage. If the other D guy, if they're doing a switch and he's just trying to get back in the play, they'll usually let it go. If they come in and it gives them an advantage, they'll call it right away. Like if it prevented a breakaway, like say you did that to prevent a breakaway, they should be calling that right away. Because sometimes you'll see that, like, because then the D guy, depending on where the bench is, say your bench is closest to your goalie, you could have on a breakaway there somebody jump out and you gain like 10 feet real quick, right? Especially if you timed it right. But you're not supposed to do that.
That's what's interesting at like Notre Dame's arena. Like they have the benches on opposite sides of the ice.
Which is the way it's supposed to be. And that's old school hockey, and I think it should be that way because both teams have the same. But the reason why they did it the other way is literally so that a team has an advantage or a disadvantage, or actually it's supposed to be so that a team doesn't have an advantage all the time. It's weird how they explain it, because either way you'd have an advantage, right? It's just which advantage do you want to give them? Because if you think about it the other way, that means for at least one period, your bench is on the far side.
Yeah.
So they could have more seats up close.